Yeah, we can just talk just like we normally do. Like, you don't have to worry about addressing the audience or anything. Just make sure that you have your mouth just like really close to here. So,
like,
yep, a little bit close like that.
Okay.
Just like when we're talking. It's a little bit weird because we have like a shallow microphone, but it'll be just fine. So, like, you remember the Ice Cavern?
Yeah, I think. You'll just have to show me it first before I positive,
Alright. Yeah, you gotta be really close, Cajun, like this close. A little bit closer.
So when I want to talk.
Mm-hmm. Yep, but we're talking though, so make sure to stay really close so everybody can hear you, like when we were discussing stuff. That's the only thing, is that, well, it's just hard to catch that. Like, right now we're kind of a little bit quiet at the moment. Okay, it's reading me fine. Yeah, we gotta like cross this lake right here in order to get to the Ice Cavern. But the Ice Cavern isn't really an official dungeon, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the place where we're supposed to get the iron boots. I don't know if you remember the water temple.
Water temple. I don't remember that.
It's the watery place, so you like switch on the iron boots like on and off in order to go up and down on it. Let's see, it's actually really hard to see because it's actually dark out here. You know, it's like this monitor right here doesn't exactly have the best lighting on it. That's alright, we'll cope with it. So, like, I can just barely make out the islands just right here. Oh, okay, so I got that one right there, and then just got a couple more left and we'll be inside the Ice Cavern. Alright. You can lean forward if you want to. Like, you can lean on the bed and everything. A little bit weird, but it works. And just talk about Zelda normally. Like, you remember this place?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, do you remember with the original Ocarina of Time that I showed you earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one is called the Master Quest, which means that it makes it a little bit harder than Ocarina of Time. Like, in the original one, like that boulder right there, it didn't usually show up.
But there was this part out of the village there where Link used to live. There was this little trail that you had to go through, and there was boulders that would roll.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like up at Death Mountain, right?
Yeah, Death Mountain.
Oh, and then these guys are a little bit tougher too. In the original one, there was like a little thing that spun around here, but not in this one. Let's see.
Yeah, there was a little thing in the middle.
Let's see. That thing right there is it looks like an ice wall right there, but it's actually something we got to find like a switch in order to open it.
That blue thing right there, it's the only one over there, so it could be.
It doesn't look like a switch though, but it is. It's on the right track though. Oh, that might be it right there. You see that little crystal up there?
Oh.
Yep, I got it. So what that does is, I think I just saw it just like phase in a little bit. It was weird. So far so good. This place isn't very big or anything, so there's only a few rooms here. Oops. I mean, boulders like me. Alright, and usually in the original one too, there was like a little spinning thing right here. There's like a little spinning disc right there.
Yeah, and I don't remember wolves popping out when I played.
Oh, I'm waiting for him to come. Oh, that ice breath thing tried to knock me over. Got him. Okay, and then there's like a little ice breath thing, but I think he went into another part of the room though. Oh, there he is. I think that's him. This guy's like, there are some Zelda players on the internet that don't like getting frozen in this place. Like, there are ice bats around. Sometimes they would freeze Link, like that right there. Alright, I think he just went somewhere else. Let's see, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Alright, and these things right here, do you remember these things?
Tell me about them first.
We have to get something that's called a blue fire. So like one of these bottles right here. The only way that you can hold blue fire in this game is if you can get an empty bottle, and then we have to find a torch of blue fire in order to open that. And the other thing is though too is that there's another section up there. You see with the blue fire up there?
Uh-huh.
Yep, so we can't go up there yet. So what we have to do is that we have to go through this right here. This is the only way through that we can get through the Ice Cavern. So we got to find out what's in here. Yep, that's a blue torch thing right there. So I have to take out an empty bottle here. And then
Is that thing an empty bottle?
Uh-huh, yep, that thing on the left side. That contains a fairy and that contains some milk right there. Okay. Then I see a little crystal right there. And with the Master Quest, it tries to trick you a little bit. Like with Ocarina of Time, it's actually considered a pretty easy game. It's a game that a lot of Zelda players can understand. But the point of the Master Quest mod of what makes it so interesting is that it tricks the player sometimes. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what it's trying to do here. Is that sometimes it may look like I'm on the right track to solving something, and then it doesn't. Let's see here. And yeah, like this right here, I don't exactly know what this is all here for, but I'm guessing that that's really nothing. But let's see, I want to hit this switch right here. I want to see what it does. Oh, it actually brings up a chest.
Inside there?
Uh-huh. Do you know what the big chest contained in Zelda?
What?
Do you remember the maps and the compasses?
Oh, I never really used them when I played though.
Let's see, this blue fire, it doesn't seem natural. Maybe you can use it for something? Yep, so you can actually catch some of the blue fire in this game, and you can actually put it into a bottle. And you can use it to melt this red ice right here. So that way we can actually get over to that chest over there.
So you're gonna have to get more blue fire?
Uh-huh, yeah, for those two other places out there. So
we need 2 empty bottles.
Mm-hmm, yep, 2 empty bottles, or I could take one and do one and then come back for it. Right now I have the dungeon map, so I can actually pause the menu right here. I can actually see the whole dungeon right here. But as you can see right here, it's not a very big dungeon.
Yeah. It's just like 2 lines and 1 circle.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, I think I might empty out one of my bottles though, because I don't really use that a whole lot though. So I'm probably going to empty out my milk right here, because I'm generally pretty good at Zelda, like with Ocarina of Time, so I don't really need a lot of health or anything to keep with me. So I can empty out another bottle to save it for that one. So I can capture 2 bottles of blue fire, just like what you said.
Okay.
So, have you ever wanted to play the other Zeldas, Caden?
Yeah, I wanted to a lot. My friend's dad has a whole book of all the Zelda songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has this one, Aquarium of Time, Toon Link.
Oh, Toon Link. You're talking about Wind Waker?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the one that has Toon Link is with the one with Wind Waker. That one's actually on the GameCube and the Wii U. It's a generation past this one, this is the Nintendo 64 one.
Oh.
Let's see, and then I'm going to use this in order to get into that other one. But this room up here actually leads to the dead end, so I'm actually going to head this way first. I'm going to see if I can find the compass or anything I can use over here. All the ice just melted down.
So is the blue fire a rare thing?
Uh-huh, it's only found in... Oh, whoops. Those boulders just keep coming out of nowhere. Yeah, the blue fire is exclusive only to the Ice Cavern in this place. And that's actually a thing that actually happens in Zelda a lot, is because, well, a lot of things are just found in their own places. In order to keep a video game being interesting is that you have to change it up a bit. So, like, there's the blue fire thing up there, and I see some red ice up there.
So you climb up on that and...
Uh-huh, and then, Let's see. Oh, this is a little bit awkward right here because I'm trying to. Oh, I'm trying to hit that thing right there, but a little bit awkward right there. And there's a piece of heart over there.
So you could get that and heal your full strength back up.
But also another common thing that happens in Zelda though too is that there are usually 4 pieces of heart you need to get in order to get another heart container. You see that thing in the top left corner right there?
Yeah.
That's the amount of hearts that Link has, and so if you get 4 of these, then you can add 1 more heart to his health bar right there. And it's actually a normal thing that happens in the Zelda series.
Oh. Well, I never knew that.
So we got ourselves a couple of blue fires here, but that one over there by the piece of heart, that's not something that... So this right here is the other big chest, and well, since this isn't an official dungeon, this isn't where the big boss key is. So this is where the compass is, right here.
Well, I remember finding the big boss key.
Those are the ones that usually appear in the adult dungeons. And now that one's really tricky to get right there, the gold sculpture right there, because I had to be right next to it in order to drop the blue fire, but there's not a lot of room to stand on the edge right there.
And like when you dump the blue fire, it'll fall.
So this is what we have to do. This is the funny thing about Master Quest is that sometimes it does really funny things to Zelda players. So, when I play Ocarina of Time through, then I know the game, right? So what happens with the Master Quest is that it challenges you on what you know about Ocarina of Time, so that way you can make it fresh. It gives it a new challenge. So you see that green navy thing down there? You see navy turning green down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a common thing that happens with Ocarina of Time is that you have to play a certain song on the Ocarina. It's called the Song of Time. You play this right here, and sometimes the Song of Time block will appear. Like that right there. And the only way you would know that is if you played Ocarina of Time quite a bit. And this is a very weird thing, so... And this is a normal thing that happens with Master Quest, is that it makes you think outside the box. Do you know what outside the box means?
More than what?
Do you know what thinking outside the box means?
Thinking outside the box, I think it means more than you think that there is, or something like that.
It means that what you think would be the answer, it probably wouldn't be the... Well, let's see. What's the right way I can describe it? Is that... Oh, like, you know how there's you know how there's 1 plus 1 equals 2, right there?
Yeah.
So if you find another solution to that... Oh. Oh, shoot. That was embarrassing because I actually fell down. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is thinking... I don't know. It's kind of a weird term to describe. Let's see. I say that when someone comes across a problem and they know a way that they solve it, usually, then what thinking outside the box means is that you find another solution in order to solve it. And it's kind of a weird term to describe. So, like, you see, this is another thing right here, is that you can see that tiny little crystal that's just barely sticking out right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing right there.
So how do you get it out?
Yeah, that's the part of Master Quest, is that we have to think outside the box a little bit. So we have to try different things. Because like with Ocarina of Time, you wouldn't see something like this. This is a very weird thing to see. So like right here, I'm trying to slam the hammer into it to see if it would actually work, but it's not actually doing anything. So what we have to do is we have to find another way to pierce the ice right there in order to get to it. Which, I'm trying a few things. I'm trying bows, and I'm trying hook shots, and we don't have to get it or anything, because it seems like what would happen if we hit that switch right there is if that piece of heart would come out right there. So yeah, it's a very weird thing. See, so I'm going to try and use the hook shot, see if I can get to it. Okay. And it looks like it's not working, so I got to think outside the box now. Let's see, I'm gonna try a few things. I'm gonna try and slam the Megaton hammer down hard on that switch. I'm gonna see if it works. So, Oh. And I don't think it's going to work or anything, but you know what? We gotta give it a shot.
While you're playing this, if you could try walking up on one of the stones and jumping down and using the hammer.
Yeah, that's true. We can definitely give that a shot. Oh, whoops, I jumped at that at a really weird angle. But yeah, this is what Master Quest is about, is that sometimes they present you a puzzle like this and you just kind of scratch your head at the puzzle, and there is a way to do it. You just have to be rather creative with it. So yeah, I can like try and hit the switch or something like right from up here. I can see down there.
But where is the switch? Oh, I see it.
Okay. And it looks like it didn't work. So let's see, I'm going to try and spin attack next. And see if this works. Yeah, which it didn't. It looks like it's way under there. Let's see, I'm going to try a bomb next. I'm going to see if that goes through. Oh. Oh, there we go. We got it. The bomb finally did it.
What do you think? Do you think the bomb did it by all of itself, or did it use some of the help from all the weapons that we used first?
I think the bomb did it by itself. Because usually with switches like that, it usually only takes one swipe in order for it to open. Usually. I've seen switches in the Zelda series where it takes more than one. Let's see. Alright, and then since I got the piece of heart right there, now I've got 2 pieces of heart. So what that means is that we need to get 2 more pieces of heart in order to add on one of those heart containers up there in the top left corner.
Okay.
And that's an important thing about Zelda, is that it's about exploration. It's about figuring out where a lot of stuff is at.
There's a bomb behind you.
Yeah, gotcha. Oh, let's see. And then I think I need a blue fire thing in order to get into that last thing, if you remember. So I've got blue fire right here in the bottles, and a lot of rolling boulders in this place. Okay. And then let's see. Oh, I think let's see. I could have sworn it was over here. Yep, over here on the left. So I melted it earlier. So now we're in the last part of the dungeon now. This is the last thing we need to do left. Oh, whoops. These rolling boulders just keep on coming out of nowhere. I think that was about the 4th time I got hit by a random boulder in this place. Let's see. And then, there are these flying keys right here. There's like these flying bats right here. These freeze you if they hit you. So you really don't want these guys to be around. Okay, so that takes care of those guys. Oh, hello. Now we got a wolf in a very weird place.
Weird place to attack, too.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, the floor's kind of slippery, so it's a little harder to move around here. Okay, and usually in the original Ocarina of Time, this would actually have a block here that you would actually have to push around, so that way you could get up onto that platform right there. But it looks like it just gave it to us, and it does that sometimes with Ocarina of Time or with the Master Quest. I wonder why it didn't give us a harder challenge or anything, but it does happen though. So I think the only way that we can get up there though is if we had the Scarecrow song, because I can see a golden Skulltula up there. You have to know Ocarina of Time enough that you have to get the Scarecrow song to bring that out, though. Oh, and then these wolves just keep on coming out of weird places.
I think the problem is why they keep coming out of too many places is that if you take too long, they generate another wolf.
Sometimes they do that. Oh, and look, there's another golden Skulltula down there. This is another thing in Zelda. With Ocarina of Time anyways, sometimes there's these golden spiders around. They're called gold Skulltulas. I got 34 of them at the moment, but there are 100 of them in the game. And a big reason that a lot of people actually love Zelda, Caden, is because you can try and hunt these guys down. This golden Skulltula right here. But the problem is that I don't know how to open this. Well, I got it, which is kind of weird. Like, I didn't actually think that the sword would actually go through the place and actually hit it. But now we got another problem, is that I don't know how to get to the token underneath it.
You could try cutting it like you did with the golden spatula. Is that what it is?
Let's see. The only way that you can get these blocks open, though, is that we need to find a switch. Like that we found in the floor in that other room?
Yeah.
Yeah, there needs to... I think there's one in this room somewhere, but we have to find out where it is, though. So, let's see. So, and this is the tricky thing about Master Quest, is that sometimes it likes to play with us.
And what does it mean when your fairy turns green? When they turn different colors?
When Navi turns yellow, that means that he spotted an enemy. And he's gonna fly over to where she saw the enemy. So that way you can target it. And if it turns green, that means that she's found something mysterious there and she wants you to go check it out.
Because she turned green, maybe because she saw the blue flame.
So like this right here. So she's turning green right now and looking at the blue fire because she sees something mysterious with it. But we already have the blue fire, so we know that what Navi is trying to tell us. Okay, so I don't think, usually there would be a switch or something around so we can actually open up that golden spatula thing, but it looks like it's not around. So what I'm actually going to do is that I'm going to skip it for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and I'm actually going to use the blue fire here.
So is that your second to last bottle of blue fire?
Uh-huh, yep, I have 2 bottles with me. Yep, so this will melt it right through. Alright, heading past, and well, let's see. Oh, see? Navi turned yellow. That means that she spotted an enemy. And that Keese would have got me if Navi didn't turn yellow right there.
So Navi's a big help?
Yeah, Navi's a huge help in Ocarina of Time. So, yep, every time that she turns yellow, then you want to do something called Z targeting. So that way your character will start focusing on the enemy in the room. Alright, let's see. Okay, so this is the last place right here, and there's a Stalfos right here.
Is that a Stalfos?
Yep, this is a Stalfos. This is an enemy in the Zelda series.
I don't remember seeing one of these. Is this just in the Ocarina of Time?
They're in different versions of Zelda, but this is one where they kind of have a unique design to them. Let's see, and then this is where they should give me the iron boots, yeah. So I need these iron boots right here in order to go into the water temple. That's the entire reason I came here. So yep, I got the iron boots right here. So we're officially done with the Ice Cavern.
So where are we going to head next?
So what we need to go to next is the water temple. But after getting the iron boots, this guy named Sheik appears.
Sheik's a bad guy.
That's what I thought though too.
He's not?
No, he's not a bad guy.
Oh.
He's like, after you grow into an adult, what Sheik will do is that she'll go to different places, like here in the Ice Cavern, and she'll teach you a certain song, so that way you can warp to a dungeon or to a temple. So like when you approach the Forest Temple, Sheik will show up and show you how to get to the Forest Temple, like warp there. Do you know what warping is?
Is it like transforming into something else?
You're thinking Banjo-Kazooie. Do you know Banjo-Kazooie, where you can step on that skull in Mumbo's hut and you can like turn into an ant, a pumpkin, and
yeah,
that is that's transforming. What warping is that it means that a person will go from one place to another like almost instantly. So like if you go from, like, you can go to the grocery store like just across the street, just right here. If you say you're going to warp, you're going to be from here to there instantly. So that's what warping is.
So it's like teleporting?
Yeah,
really
teleporting.
fast?
Teleporting. Yeah, that's another word to say it. So she's going to teach me the song right now in order to teleport over to the water temple, but we can't do it just yet. Yeah, so she teaches us these Ocarina songs so we can... so that way we can warp to the temples in question. And then there's like a small thing that plays right here. Of them just playing the song for a little bit.
So is Sheik the one that teaches you every single song that you know right now?
Usually the adult ones, not the kid ones. Because like after you turn into an adult, then he'll actually show up and teach you all the songs as you go from place to place. But as a kid, no, because like you learn Zelda's Lullaby and Maitland's Song anyways as a kid, but those are from different people. Let's see. Oh. So now I have the iron boots now, so I can start sinking into the water right here.
With the regular boots you couldn't?
Not with the regular boots. I can take them off right now and I'll show you. So I can put on my Kokiri boots, which is my regular boots. I'll start floating. So I couldn't do that before.
Oh, I didn't know you were still in water. Thought you were on land.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to get out of here. Oh, man, these boulders just come out of nowhere.
It's following you, it's following you, it's following you.
It's like Temple of Doom moment right there. Okay. So let's see. I think if there's, if I remember right, there's a piece of heart here, like over to the left, if I remember, but I don't see it. Usually there's like a piece of heart like way over here to the left, but for some reason it's not here anymore. Oh. Anyways, though, there is a piece of heart down here, though. This is the part of exploring with Zelda. Well, since I played Ocarina of Time a lot, I know that it's down here. So what you want to do is put on the iron boots, and then I'm going to go all the way down. And Navy's telling me that I'm going to choke to death here in a second because I can't breathe underwater. So I have about a minute to get back up to the surface of the water before I drown.
It's like on the 55th second you want to start heading up?
Well, Link kind of moves up pretty slowly, so we have to put these, bring these off really quick. Yep, we gotta put on the regular boots right now. So now he's gonna start floating up slowly to the surface.
I wonder if he's actually gonna make it.
He will. And this takes quite a bit for him to rise up to the top. There we go. It took him quite a moment, though. So in order to breathe underwater at the water temple, I have to go see the Zora King over here. He's over in this place right here. And he's going to give me the water tunic so I can start breathing underwater at the water temple. So he's frozen in this red ice right here. So I have to bring up my blue fire that I stored up earlier. And then I have to melt him.
Yeah, but wouldn't it hurt if he was in the ice too while you melted the ice?
Yeah, normally he would. That's the funny thing about video games, though, is that it has weird logic. Because, like, since it's blue fire, it would burn him, right? Oh, I've come back to life! Was that you who saved me? Don't be nervous. Looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. In expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't choke underwater. Okay, so he's giving me the blue tunic now. So now I can go underwater now.
So the blue tunic is like a vest?
Uh-huh, it's a vest that he gave me. So now I can go underwater now.
But, well, Link doesn't have any, like, isn't his main color supposed to be green?
Uh-huh, his main tunic is green.
Yeah, but how come he has a red tunic on under this blue one?
Actually, he just changed tunics. So, like, normally he would have a green tunic, like, for the most of the game, but there are different tunics he can wear. Like, if he wears the red tunic, then he won't be too hot. Like, if he goes to the volcano, then he can walk around the volcano just fine. And then with this one here, with the water one, he won't choke or anything.
So it's a good thing he gave it to you.
Uh-huh. Because, like, I have the green one in my pocket somewhere, but I don't need it at the moment because I need a bit of help swimming underwater. So what I tried to do right there is I tried to shoot for the morning sun because it gives you a power up right there. That's called the fire arrows.
So how many of them do you get?
If I add it to my arsenal, then I'll have unlimited. But as long as that green meter right there, that magic meter right there, as long as that stays up, I can keep on firing them. But I don't have the scarecrow song or anything, so I can't go get them. So what I need to do is I need to beat the water temple in order to get those. Okay, so this is where the water temple is.